Hello, fellow Star Wars fans. It's Drew Kaplan, Star Wars Maven. I know we really should be talking about Obi-Wan Kenobi. 5 hours from now, we get to see the very first episode or two of this new series that will be streaming on Disney+. I'm super duper excited, but I have to, we have to put that on pause because we got, just within the last 7 hours, the very first look, this very first teaser trailer for Andor about casting Andor as a prequel to Rogue One. And I have 5 things I want to share with you that I'm particularly excited about from this very first look. The first one is music. I know that music, and if you've listened to David W. Collins' podcast series on Star Wars Oxygen, you know that music is the oxygen of Star Wars. It really helps breathe life into it. And we get that from the very first, like as the trailer opens, we have this weird, actually some really weird sounds as it turns out. But it'll be interesting to see, you know, we hear a lot of different sounds and a lot of different music. I'm actually quite curious to hear and see how music will play a part in this new series. The second one, I'm going to double down on the M's, which is Mon Mothma. We get to see Mon Mothma, yes. And first of all, it'll be interesting to see her. She's going to be still in the Imperial Senate, right? This is prior to the dissolution of the Imperial Senate. So that should be really Galactic Senate. So that in and of itself should be quite fascinating. On top of which, we get to see it's the same actress reprising her role, not only from Rogue One, but also from the deleted scenes of Episode 3. So it's going to be a nice continuity. Also to see Mon Mothma's development still in the Senate, and I'm very curious to see how that turns out. Number 3 is this grittiness. Like the visual aspects on the trailer teaser trailer, quite gritty. I'm curious to see how that plays out and some of the feel, the sort of the visual aesthetic of the show. The fourth one, which is, it looks like we'll get to see a little bit of this Imperial hierarchy, right? With the military, getting a better sense to see the mechanics and how all that works, possibly. That's what at least it seems like to me. Fifth and final thing that I'm really excited about. So, Rogue One, casting Andor, interesting character, I guess, doesn't necessarily, for me, I wasn't, super duper excited about it, except when he makes, this is probably my favorite scene of Rogue One, when Cassian Andor says,
"Well done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion. Spies, saboteurs, assassins. Everything I did for the rebellion."
And that, for me, I'm super duper excited. Hopefully we can have an exploration of that oration, that speech in Rogue One, and to see some of the, maybe, some of the, war is tough, right? There's a lot of violence. I'm curious to see if we're going to get to see some of that in Cassian Andor's experience as part of this rebellion, right? We're going to see like different pieces of the rebellion. So I don't have a lot of expectations as of the moment, aside from what we're seeing. I'm really quite curious. But first, I don't know. We got Kenobi coming up in just 5 hours. So I've got that. But in the meantime, is there anything about the teaser trailer that interests you? Anything I didn't mention? I'm curious. Feel free to leave a comment below. All right. Thank you so much. And may the Force be with you.